Can like John Oliver go into the scam that is academic publishing? Because I just like research is broken, and like it's broken for a lot of reasons, but a big reason on my mind is how inaccessible research is to people. If you are not at a university or an institution that is paying for journal subscriptions, and like I have no idea how much they have to pay, but I bet it's a lot, you're put in the position of having to pay to read articles. The point of doing research is to generate knowledge that can benefit like society, the world. If it is locked behind a paywall, please tell me how it is doing that. I've talked about this before. I paid $3,000 of my own money to make my dissertation findings open access, which as a side note is ridiculous. I didn't have $3,000. Like, this is what happens if you're not, if you go a non-traditional route and don't stay in the academic system, like be prepared to have some cash on you. But I just want to use this as an example because there's another article, I'm third author on it, and if I wanted to read it, this is what I'd have to pay. So here's the article. It was a study we did on perceptual learning and mathematics. You can see I'm third author up here. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I would actually love to revisit this finding. I think this would be helpful for some of my math teacher friends. Well, great, Kirsten. You can pay $36 to have 24 online access. You can download it during that time, but like to read this article costs $36. Now imagine that you want to read 5, 10, 15, 20, however many articles, like in a year, which seems crazy. Like, and I like to read that many articles in a week. That's going to get real expensive real quick. But it's like, yeah, you could subscribe to the journal. It varies by journal, right? But let's say between like $20 and like $100 to subscribe to a journal. That only gets you access to one journal. Things are published in tons and tons and tons of journals. I don't think it's a huge leap to say it's like cost prohibitive outside of academia to access research that could be immensely beneficial to you. And I think that is really effed up. I also want to know, like, where is the money going through? Because I know I've been through a number of peer review processes. I've been a reviewer for these journals. I'm not paid as a reviewer. And when I'm getting the reviews, I know that non-paid people are doing the reviews. And then like I'm doing a lot of like the work to do the changes. So like, is this just formatting and putting up online? It's that expensive. It's $3,000 to put my one article up online when you're paying no one to review it. Like, there is a scam here. What is the scam? Like, where does the money go? What is happening? Why is research not free for anyone and everyone to read? I'm so frustrated by this morning. It really makes me upset because research can be such a tool for good. And like the way academia and this whole like system is set up, it's not to facilitate that. I have like an adjunct appointment because of a study that I've been on for the past like 4 or 5 years. And when that study like appointment runs up because the study's over, I won't be able to access any academic research anymore just because I chose to do research outside of academia. And like, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna happen in August. And like that sucks for me. And it sucks for everyone else in this position who like wants to read and learn and grow and like help other people with research, but doesn't want to pay $36 or more per article.